What's up, everybody? DeAngelo here, and this video is going to be on how you guys can make an extra $50 a day in AdSense with apps, right? So ever since I started making these little videos on apps, the apps I've been buying and stuff like that, and making Facebook posts, people have been hitting me up like, hey, what do I need? How much money do I need to get started in the app business and all of that stuff like that. So basically this video is going to go over what you need, and all of that stuff like that. So if you're gonna do ISO, like Apple apps and stuff like that, you're gonna need an Apple developer account, which is $100 a year. If you're going to do Android, it's $25 for like forever for an account with them or whatnot, and so that's $125 if you basically open an account up. Like that's not literally doing anything. That's just opening an account up. It's gonna be $125 if you do both of them. So let's say you're 125 in right there. Then of course it's going to cost money for your app. And then if you're like most people, they're going to try and buy a cheap app, which is going to cost you more money because you have to, well, not more money, but it's going to cost you extra money because you're going to have to hire a developer to fix those bugs if you ever want to take the business, to the next level. Of course, and then you're going to have traffic. Obviously everything needs traffic, and then most of these networks is a minimum $150 deposit, so that's another $150. Then you're going to have to hire, a designer to make your promo videos and images, which is normally $50 to $60. For me, I got a guy I normally pay like $50 to make me a really nice one, and then I'll also pay that same person to make the images and stuff like that for the advertising or whatnot. So there's a lot that goes into this, guys, but the barrier is like it's a little higher than the typical stuff or whatnot. But since the barrier is higher, which means there's way less competition, which means there isn't 1,000,001 people doing this. Like 1,000,001 people are running ads on Facebook, right? But if you go to an ad network where you have to deposit 500 minimum, there's going to be way less people on that network versus people that are on Facebook. Why? Because Facebook is a very low barrier, $5. You can get in and start paying $5 a day. A network that says, hey, you got to spend $50 a day, or a network that says, hey, you got to spend $100 a day, is going to be way less people, getting into that network. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. But to give you guys an example, I bought an app yesterday for $150, right? Then I spent another $150 minimum deposit on this ad network. I want to test it out, see if it works. And then if it works, obviously, we got to spend no less than $100 every single day with that. But for the example, we're just going to do $150, right? So then I had to pay another $200 to, get the app fixed, get all the bugs and everything all sorted out. And then we had to pay, again, like I said before, $50 for the promo video, and then another $10 for the images and whatnot. So that's $560 right out the gate. 9 out of 10 people aren't going to do that. They're not going to do that, right? They're not going to go buy an app and do all of this stuff here without a guarantee of them making money. This isn't guaranteed you're going to make money, right? It's just more likely that you're going to make money because there's way less people doing it, right? Like, how many videos do you really see on someone telling people that, to go buy an app? You see a shit ton of them of referring people to apps, but you never see any videos about people talking about buying apps and getting it monetized and stuff like that. Never, all right? Because again, a lot of people are not going to go pay $500. It's not going to happen. Like, most people won't even pay $10 for training, right? They won't pay $20 for training, $100, $500, $1,000, right? To literally better themselves, and like, it's just mind blowing how it works or whatever. But so that's just for one, scenario or whatnot. That's for a cheap app. And I actually got lucky today as well, and I got an app for $40. Now this app would normally go for about a good $600 or $700, but for some reason I don't know why this guy listed it a few times and like it just didn't get any bites. So I don't know what he was doing, what he was saying, or whatever, what was wrong with it, but it worked perfectly fine. I tested out literally for 2 hours. I tested this app out because I wanted to know what was wrong with it, and there was like literally nothing wrong with it. You can also, if you want to like go a step further, you can hire someone as well to test an app before you buy it, so then they can give you a quote on how much it's actually going to cost to fix it. Forgot to mention that or whatnot. But you can go through and obviously you can test and see if everything's working, see if the images are working, see if the videos load, see if the ads work, make sure all the buttons work. And, it's a lot of stuff you got to just go through and just test and just legit just play the game and see how it works. But so I got super lucky with that, $40, and then again it's gonna be $50 for a promo video, and then another $10 for that. And then let's say we find some bugs in the future, let's just say something cheap to fix. So $200. That's not bad at all, right? For that. And then, that'll be making an extra, once we put our advertising in there, of course. So, minimum's gonna be $150 for testing or whatever. So that'll be like $350 that we in. And let's say we get it up to making, $50 a day, right? 7 days I would get my money back, all right? So the app I had bought and I had paid $750 for, I had put in $1,000 and, that was $1,700. And then that one's right now is like making $50 to $60 a day, 100% organically. Now it's gonna be different between which ad network you go to, because there's a few different ones as well. Also, if you're a Team DeAngelo member, definitely make sure you go do the training, because I know there's a lot of stuff in this video or whatnot. Go do the Flipper training, and the app training and all that stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that goes that's on the back end versus just talking about it. So let's do the same thing. Yeah, it's like 35 days, whatnot. We get our money back. So a lot of people will not do that. They will not put up $2,000. They won't put up $1,000. They won't do it. So you don't have to worry about, again, your ads get shut down. You don't have to worry about anything along those lines. You don't have to worry about getting flagged. You don't have to worry about chargebacks. You don't have to worry about any of that. You just simply buy it, set it up, get the traffic, collect your money on a daily basis. That's it. Now, each ad network pays you out differently as well, versus, there are some that pay out more for a particular app, versus there's some that'll pay you out more, for a particular app. Now, some of the apps whatnot might not work or be compatible with some networks. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that goes into this right now. But if you buy, let's say a regular typical game, right? So let's just say we go find a really cheap game here. Let's say we go for something that's making $100 a month. Also, if you buy a game that is already making money, expect to pay 20 times what it's making per month. Just so you guys know that. So let's go here. It says making $100 a month. So like you see right here, this one is making $294 a month, and they want $15,000 for it, right? So let's just do some math. All right, so $51 times month. That's 51 times what it's making per month. So yeah, you're gonna have to pay when it comes to buying an app that's already making money. There's no way around that at all. So this one right here doesn't have a buy it now price. The reserve is 12 grand on this one right here. This is an Apple one here. So you'd have to have an Apple account, again, $100. And then you would always want to make sure that this is 100% real. So it's good right here. They actually got a video. So they'll show you the video, whatnot. And then they got the screenshot. So that's all perfect right there. You would go through again, make sure it's all real or whatnot. Also, be sure to read the comments too, because some of those people really be making a lot of sense sometimes. They'll just say some stuff that'll oh, okay, that makes sense. Why would you sell an app for this price if it's making this price? Or why is it going down? And they'll some of these people do a lot of research or whatnot. And then if I stay away from ones. Let's see if they got any here. Oh, there's a lot of comments, right? But it'll say that the admin or whoever this is right here deleted the comment, right? So that's normally a red flag in my opinion. I've seen one I was gonna buy. It was a really nice app or whatnot for 600 bucks, and then it'll send you an email every time someone comments on that post. So I go check right away, obviously, if I'm like right there. And the dude was like, how come this app has a clone to this app over here, and you guys are selling it more, I mean, for less over there than right here, or whatever the case is. And like the person who put the ad up basically just deleted his comment or whatnot. And I was a top bidder at that time. And I was like, yeah, that don't make sense. And then I asked him why he deleted the comment and all that. And he tried to make some story about how it was like his brother's account and all this. I was like, yeah, it's not even worth going down that road or whatever. So I just let that be. I refuse to do business with, with people who start lying and stuff like that. It's not worth it. If you buy an app that is, like this right here, that's on Android and iPhone, you have to have both of them. Like, there's really no way around it. You got to get both, because if, you don't, then you're just going to be losing money. But that is pretty much it, guys. I know this was kind of a long-winded video, just a lot of talking, a lot of information or whatnot. If you got any questions, simply drop them down below. Again, if you're a Team DeAngelo member, go do the training before buying anything over here, because, like I said, you can get scammed and and all that stuff if you don't know what you're doing over here. Just because an app or website says it's making X amount of dollars doesn't mean it's actually making X amount of dollars. Just because it says it's getting X amount of traffic doesn't mean it's really getting X amount of traffic. So go do the training, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.